Please put your hands together for Pat Goldsmith.
Said I'm about to blow up. Hey, this is a song for my haters. Look, I'm about to blow up. Hey, y'all got me feeling like the greatest. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of FifthRoundMovement.com. On this episode, we're at the Showroom Theater in Asbury Park, hanging out with stand-up comic Patrick Goldsmith. Patrick, thanks for coming out before your show. I appreciate you hanging out with us.
My pleasure.
Before we go any further, let's talk about your history, your biography, and how you get here tonight, and how you get into stand-up comedy.
I mean, I just grew up watching it, you know, as much as I could, and you know, being at the age I'm at, it's kind of tough trying to figure out what you want to do. So I always, you know, I thought back to, I guess, my most innocent days, and my mom brought up, you know, when I was younger, it was career day. Everyone was fireman, astronaut, policeman, and I drew a picture of a microphone, and I was just like, I want to make people laugh.
Just horse racing in general. It's like, I think the most messed up part is that the jockey gets off the horse tired. Like, yeah, we worked really hard out there. We worked really hard.
Patrick, talk for a minute about your writing process. Do you write everything out word for word? Are you an outline guy? Is it strictly off the head? How do you get your material to take to the stage?
Oh man, it's still kind of like an amoeba. You know, you're always you're figuring stuff out every single day. There are days when I'll try to freehand it and say what's in my mind, and then there are days when I'll bullet point it and try to figure it out from there. But it's always changing, ever changing. So especially if I'm doing a new joke and I'm nervous I'm going to forget an element, well, I always do bullet points and kind of write it like a PowerPoint.
I wonder what the horse would say if he could talk, if he could do things besides neigh and.
How would you describe your performance style? When somebody comes to a Patrick Goldsmith show, what should they expect to see on that stage?
I'm still waiting until the time we could call it a Patrick Goldsmith show. But if you come to a
soon,
show,
right? That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
If you do come to a show and see me, which you should, I think. I just try to have fun. I feel like if the audience sees that you're having fun, they're gonna have a good time.
So, Chastity, you ran a really hard race today. The conditions seem pretty tough. Yeah, Cheryl, it is pretty tough when you have a legal midget strapped to your back and he's beating the shit out of you to sprint a mile. When's the last time you sprinted a mile, Cheryl?
Alright, so now if people want to come and find you, either online, see you in person, come and see what Patrick Goldsmith is all about comedy-wise, where can we find you?
You could check my Twitter out, where I tweet my thoughts, sometimes vulgar, sometimes fun, sometimes about sports, but my Twitter handle, if you will, is @PattyG22.
Okay.
My YouTube channel is just my name. It's Pat Goldsmith. I think it might be Pat Goldsmith Comedy if you're searching for the channel.
You might want to get a handle on this if it's your channel.
Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely underestimate the power of social media, but if you search Pat Goldsmith,
you'll come up. You're the guy. You're the Pat Goldsmith.
Well, there's just not a lot of guys with Irish first names and Jewish last names.
Fifth round. I need Pat Goldsmith's top 5 stand-up comedians of all time.
Oh my God! All right. Well, of all time, I can't do all time, but I can do those who influence me, because all time is, you're always going to leave somebody out.
Okay.
But top 5 guys that have influenced me, it would be total blasphemy if I left Louis C.K. off this list. So it's Louis, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, young guy, Rory Scovel.
Okay.
And my 5th, oh, it's tough. Okay, my 5th would probably be John Mulaney.
I need your top 4 venues to do stand-up comedy anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. Well, let's talk about New Jersey, New York, because that's the only place I perform in the world.
Fair enough. Gotta go with what you know.
There you go. So definitely Stress Factory. It would be stupid for me not to give them love. I did Gotham once, but that was one of my favorite shows of all time. So Gotham.
Okay.
There's a little dive bar in Kenilworth called 10th Street Live. Love that place.
Cool.
Free mic, great beer, great people. And my 4th, to be honest with you, probably around Rutgers. I'm a Rutgers student, so any Rutgers show I can.
When you're getting ready to hit the stage, I need the top 3 musicians, songs, bands, rappers, whatever it might be that you listen to get ready to hit the stage.
Okay, it's kind of funny because we go up there to be lighthearted, but I listen to only like pretty pretty gangster rap.
What are we talking? Give me your top 3.
So definitely Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z is a classic, and J. Cole. Not the CD, only mixtapes. I'm not about the CD. I didn't like it, Jay. Clean it up.
I need your top 2 favorite things about performing right here at the Showroom Theater in Asbury Park.
Oh man, well, definitely the intimacy of the room. It's not a small room, but everyone's kind of right on top of you, so it's just like having a small conversation, which is awesome.
Yep,
I love
can't
that.
beat that.
And I guess the other thing would be the fact that I'm, getting out of my comfort zone out of Central Jersey, and I guess the few New York mics I do, and getting to a new region of Jersey.
I need one reason why everybody should come out and see Patrick Goldsmith live.
Because I'll kill you if you don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Who's having fun?